Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I have a couple of concerns with the Indian Chief. A couple of issues, you could say, as you can probably tell from the title. Just to start off with, I want to say, I don't want to rag on Indian. I love my Indian Chief. It's amazing. All except for, the three issues that I have with it right now, and I'm sure they could be addressed. And I've already talked to the dealership about them, all three of them, except for the one. I didn't mention that yet because I just noticed it a few weeks ago. But anyway, okay. So first issue, number one, the clutch handle. It is loose, maybe, or I don't know quite what's going on with it, but when I get kind of higher in the RPMs, it shakes, kind of like this. You can see it's shaking here, and it rattles something fierce. I'll cut to like a part of a video or something where you can kind of hear it a little. But anyway, that's the one issue, is it's kind of loose. I tried fixing it myself, tightening the lever and stuff, but I couldn't figure it out really, and that's, not surprising because I have no idea what I'm doing with motorcycles and stuff. I should probably read the manual at some point and try to do some of this stuff myself, but like I said, I have two other issues with this thing, so I figure, I'll just bring it in, all three of them, have them fix it all at the same time. So the second issue that I have with the Indian Chief is the headlight. So it's not that it functions bad, it's not that it's dark or anything, it's just that fog somehow is already getting into the headlight housing. So on the bottom, I don't have a lot of video evidence of this, but I think in my first video I made introducing the Indian Chief, which, by the way, that video is super unorganized and ridiculous, so my bad, guys, if you watched that. But anyway, yeah, the front headlight here, it's got fog in it already inside the housing. And the very first video I made, like I said, you can kind of see when I do the walk around, there's a little bit of fog in the headlight already. So I got it like, geez, I don't know, maybe a couple of days before I put that video out, and it already had fog in the headlight housing. So Indian did say that, I think that happens with some of the models, and that, the service manager that I talked to at the time at the dealership, who I think is no longer there anymore, he said, just provide some, evidence that, it's happening, and they'll replace it under warranty. So I think that's right. If there's an Indian motorcycle rep watching this and I misspoke, please correct me, because I don't quite know for sure. I'm not 100% on that. But anyway, yeah, the headlight, it's got some fog in it now, so that's kind of irritating. Alright, and number three, the final issue, and arguably the most concerning, is something that I've been kind of wrangling for a couple of months now. Hey everyone, Editing Teed here, cutting in to explain this last issue because I don't know if you noticed, but I like to ramble a bit sometimes. So long story short, I'm experiencing mini tank slappers and fairly aggressive handlebar vibrations, anywhere from 45 miles per hour to 80 miles per hour. I'm quite familiar with handlebar vibrations due to my Sportster experience, having ridden one for about 3 years. That being said, I think what I'm experiencing on the Chief is not normal and is a symptom of an underlying issue. So I'll go ahead and include some video clips of the issue while I elaborate a little more. So I've taken the bike in for this exact issue once during my 500-mile service appointment late last year. They tried a few things on the front end and gave it back to me. So they checked the tire to make sure it was balanced, and the forks and the whole front end for any loose bits or anything. So due to a few compounding circumstances like Pennsylvania winters and work-related obligations, I was unable to ride the bike enough to test it out until very recently. So I took my bike on a trip to my parents' house a few weeks ago and finally got a good grasp of what's going on. So I was able to test it in two ways, as you'll see in a few seconds. So the first, I accelerated and let go of the handlebars. And second, I set the cruise control to about 55 or 60 miles per hour, and in both circumstances, the wobbles were present. I have an appointment set up for late June for them to look at it again for all the three issues. So I'm guessing the wobbling and instability on the front end is likely due to an unbalanced tire, but I am not 100% on that. I will provide another video update after my appointment, and hopefully the issues will be resolved. Alright, so that's about it for today's video, guys. If you have any comments on the issues I'm having, or if you have had any issues with your chief, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.